Hello, everybody. This is Japhet from the Arc of Trading, and we're back again. Second week of the year, back again with the daily top 10 trending stock for today. But first, we look at PSE and what happened today. Um, we saw here that we're up 14 points, 0.20% today, but it went up to 7,400 points. So we were up around 100 plus earlier, but it went down, close back within the resistance that we had set up right here. But good news is we had 209 million pesos worth of net foreign buying. So that's good news. Hopefully this continues on, and this is a good sign that they tested the resistance. We should see a little bit of pullback for sure, but we know that the buyers have taken over, the bulls have taken over, and we're just looking to potentially continue on with our trend of lower highs. I mean, higher lows. Yeah, higher lows right here. So yeah, I'm hoping that it maintains this trend line right here that we're holding right now for the PSE. We should be able to see a little bit of pullback, just to normalize the market, because it's been rallying for the last 3-4 days. We still closed on a positive note, but we should be able to see a little bit of pullback before continuing on and with that momentum, the upward momentum. But that's good. So healthy for the PSE to be testing that, especially with this powerful move right here. And today it finally tested but failed to finish or close above the resistance. So let's get on with our first company here. We have the most talked about today, which is PHA. So we have here in our chart, we've set the trend line and we've had our resistances set up, and today it just went crazy. It just gapped up right here. We have a huge gap within this range, the 0.165 and 1.87. That's definitely a gap to watch out for, because tomorrow this could pull back into this, maybe fill it over the next couple days. If not tomorrow, over the next couple days. But we should watch out for this one and hopefully builds that support before rallying again, because everyone's looking at this for sure. But now we see definitely that there's a ceiling right here that it couldn't finish or couldn't get over. But yeah, it went up to 2.28, but then it closed at 2.09. And if you check the hourly, it's definitely on a pullback right here. It was due for a full pullback because people were taking profits when it gapped up right here. People who got in at 1.8 could be taking profit around 2.27 just to secure those profits. But people are going to be coming back in once hopefully the gap is filled, and we shall watch out for that over the next couple days or however long this takes. Tomorrow it could happen, could be filled right away. So make sure that you have the buying power to catch some of that, a little bit of that if you're averaging up. And if you're planning to get in, definitely look for that pullback on a support level that you have charted on your own chart. So yeah, up next we have APL, another super trending stock right now. And I told you, or I charted this last time, and I was like, okay, it's gonna attempt this resistance, maybe pull back. But what it did was the other option, which was to break out of the resistance that we had. And then I'm just hoping that this builds a support right around this area for sure. As I've said, resistances could become support. So I'm looking at this at this level, the 0.2 level, to be an immediate support, but it could test it for like a couple minutes and then rally back up. But it's definitely a price to watch out for if you're planning to get in. It's a very extended stock right now. Look at that. It just rallied up. How many percent is this? Yep, 300%. 300% since a month ago. So that's kind of steep. So if you're planning to get in, if you like the risk, get in. But I think you could wait for a slight pullback of this. Maybe like a 50% retracement. Maybe around this, the 0.22 level or 0.20 range. That should be a good spot to look at. This area right here, 0.22 and 0.20 for the pullback. You gotta be quick because it's a trending stock. Everyone wants to get in here. Everyone's buying everything. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of buyers. Oof, earlier today, look at that. Man, that's a huge support right there. But there's also a lot of people wanting to sell this at some price point. But everyone's definitely looking to get in, and it's super quick. So if you want to get in as soon as you can in these price range. So yeah, moving on to our third stock, we have MRC, which did a beautiful move right up here. It didn't break or it didn't finish above this resistance just yet. I mean, we could say this was a resistance because for 2 to 3 weeks it was failing to break that, but today it literally pushed above that, and we're looking for a good candle to maybe finish or close above 0.72 for it to be a confirmed breakout. But it's good that it was able to push beyond this immediate resistance that we had at 0.67. So yeah, I'm watching this for maybe a pullback on this area, on this price point to get in, unless it just keeps breaking up and then breaks this resistance finally. Then you could look for you could look for a pullback right above here and then wait for it to maybe retest this level. So yeah, that's the play that I'm looking at, the options that we have. But this might go sideways again for a bit before flying up, who knows. But yeah, the trend line was intact for sure, so this is great area to watch. If this pulls back pretty deep, yeah, this is a great zone to watch. So up next we have Dito. This was on top 1, I think. Top 1. Now it slid down to top 5, but right now we're still seeing lower highs. Definitely is looking to test this support once again. So yeah, let's see what happens with this one. Definitely ranging, but for now lower highs. Yeah, people are selling off this stock, so we gotta be more careful, or gotta be patient for that setup, for this support to hopefully hold. I'm hoping that this support range holds. So yeah, that's a good area to find support at, and if it tests it and then holds that area, that should be great for an entry if you're looking to hold this for a while, more in the medium to long term kind of hold. But then let's move on to the next one. This stock was also trending, but then right now it's downtrending. So ACEN, there's a lot of news regarding this. Definitely a lot of catalysts with the foreign buyers, the investments that are coming in. But for today, we saw negative 30 million pesos sell-off on this, like the foreign accounts or foreign investors went out today. So yeah, definitely took a hit of around almost 8%. So I'm seeing this, and it's still holding that resistance. Not done with the pullback, I think. So definitely still looking at that trend line and thinking, okay, still on a downtrend. We haven't found support that it could settle at, but definitely good to look at on the zone. Definitely a zone to look at around 6.12 to 6.42. Yeah, hopefully that holds, or even like this area right here, since we saw this big candle stop going down on this price point. So hopefully that gets tested again, maybe, and then we could look at like higher lows build up, hopefully, and then retest of that ceiling. But yes, this is the trend that I'm looking at. Hopefully this recovers soon with all of the news that's happening. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. We have TKC Steel. This one's a newcomer. With this huge candle right now. Definitely is a gap here, but it could be a support. But yeah, this is a huge candle, so we gotta be careful here, because this literally went up to 50%, and that's the limit for the day. 50% gain, you can't go beyond that, so definitely reached the ceiling for today. Yeah, definitely gonna be some sell-off tomorrow, because it's, yeah, if you're not gonna sell this off after you bought from around 1 peso, man, this is gonna be a loss. Some people will definitely secure their gains, and yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. Definitely a stock to watch. And up next we have tech. Tech right here. So it didn't do what I was thinking about, but it broke above. So we're gonna see a breakout of this too, and potentially maybe a little bit of pullback unless it keeps rallying. But for sure, it'll build like a support around somewhere here tomorrow. Pullback. Let's see what happens. But hopefully this confirms its breakout tomorrow. So yeah, there's a huge candle, huge movement, even with the negative net foreign buying. So, but definitely trending today with the 5,000 trades. But yeah, this moved huge today, so we can definitely say that this is going to be up for another good rally, and watch out for definitely a pullback. If you bought this around 6 pesos, you should be looking to secure your gains. And then up next we have we have this lastly, and then we just have coal later. But yeah, so what happened here? It broke our downtrend that we were looking at. So what happened in the 1 hour was, okay, it broke that downtrend, so it tried to rally up but then retraced again. So I think this could be our actual lower high. Let's see. This could actually be our lower high, and we could see now that we have another tip, or another high that we saw right here. This was our previous high with the resistance right here, but then now it has confirmed a lower high. This wasn't the lower highs that we were looking at, but this is finally like a big movement downward. So this could be a lower high. It could just trade along these lines before rallying again, but definitely trying to gain momentum again, because it was rallying for a while. So at best, this could be consolidating in this range, the support area and the ceiling. But yeah, this is definitely still a hot stock with 8,000 trades for today. Everyone's still watching this, so if you want to get it, get in. I mean, you could look at support area right here. I'm on the 1 hour time frame, but if you go to the 4 hour time frame, yeah, you should be able to find like a support right here. Hopefully it does that, or if not, if it breaks that, then if you're more patient, then you could probably wait for a retest of this area right here, this orange box that we have. Yeah, unless it gains some, unless there's like a positive news or catalyst on this, then maybe we're looking at the new lower high. Well, it started from here. It opened at 8.1, but then it closed below. So definitely massive move right here. Definitely can confirm that this is the new lower high instead of here when we charted it yesterday, I think. So yeah, I mean last week. And then let's move on to the last one that we have today. This was requested from one of our viewers and followers. We have SCC, Semirara Mining Power Corporation. This was requested by Santiago 101. He commented on my last post and he was asking for some charting on this one. This is looking good. The support zone has definitely been established. It definitely bounced up here. And then if I want to go get more context, the downtrend was done. Downtrend was broken last week from August 8th. It broke it, but then it's trying to break this ceiling right here. Yeah, before we can confirm another rally, it has to go break that price point, the ceiling right here, or else it's just gonna be ranging on this price point. But if this goes on to break, because it already broke the downtrend with this one, the immediate downtrend, the short-term downtrend. So we're looking to break this high, that ceiling. So yeah, just be a little patient. Let it create like a higher low maybe before buying in, or if you could buy again on the support area right here at 13.11. I think that's a pretty good support zone if you ask me. Or yeah, I chart on the 4 hour, but this should be pretty good. It responded right here, held off, bounced off. It's like a double confirmation. The resistance became support, immediately bounced up. So definitely have a support area right here, but I like to draw ranges, so yeah, that could be it. That could be the zone that you could be looking at. So yeah, thank you, Santiago. Definitely became a support. Yeah, the resistance before. So thank you, Santiago 101. If you guys have anything that you want me to review, I'm taking a couple more people in, and just comment down below on this video, or if you're seeing this on Instagrams, just let me know. Comment on the video, and I'll try to get on it on the next one, which is tomorrow afternoon after market. So yeah, that's it for me today. Great movement of the market today, great testing of PSEI, and definitely a lot of foreign buyers with their 200 million peso investment coming in. So that's going to be a huge push for the market to continue on the uptrend. Hopefully we see a breakout tomorrow, a confirmed breakout. If not, it'll just pull back for a bit before actually breaking out later on. But yeah, we're seeing we are seeing testing of this level. So there was definitely a resistance right around here. That's probably why it got rejected and pulled back again, but it should be looking good. Yeah, we're testing this level now, and if it passes that, we're looking at 8,000 points again. So yeah, we gotta break through this area right there at 7,300. If we look at the weekly, yep, definitely gonna challenge that price point. Yeah, that's why I was struggling to close above that, because that became a resistance when it crashed last March. So yeah, we're hoping that we would have a rally on the upside and finally break through that and create a new support at 7,300 points. So yeah, that's it for me today, the daily top 10. And as always, remember to stay patient, be disciplined, and strive to be more consistent with your trading. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.